All right, let's talk about something you interact with every single day, but probably don't think much about: the huge, interconnected world of trade and commerce. We're going to pull back the curtain on the unseen engine that powers your world. Let's get to it.
So, just think about that for a second. Your coffee is this warm, organic thing from a farm. Your phone is a super complex piece of technology. On the surface, totally different. But here's the thing, they have a ton in common. They're both the end result of this incredible, hidden global journey. And by the time we're done here, you're going to see exactly how that engine works.
Okay, so to really get this, we've got to break down two words you hear all the time: trade and commerce. They sound like they could be the same thing, and people use them together, but nope, they're actually very different. And it all starts with something super basic. At its heart, trade is incredibly simple. It's just the exchange. You want something, you pay for it, you get it. Boom, that's trade. So when you buy that coffee or order that new phone, you are engaging in trade. Simple as that.
But, and this is the really interesting part, how did that stuff actually get to you? I mean, really think about it. Those coffee beans were grown somewhere far away, shipped, roasted, the parts in your phone came from a dozen different countries before being put together, and how did your money just zap from your account to theirs? That simple act of trade is really just the tiny tip of a massive iceberg.
And this whole hidden network is commerce. It's all the behind-the-scenes stuff that makes the simple trade possible. It's the trucks, the ships, the planes. It's the warehouses storing all the products. It's the banks moving the money around. It's the insurance that protects the goods in case something goes wrong. Heck, it's even the marketing that made you want the thing in the first place.
So here's the easiest way to remember it. Commerce equals trade plus all those aids to trade we just mentioned. It's the entire ecosystem, the whole shebang, that allows the simple act of buying and selling to actually happen. It's the engine, and trade is just the car moving down the road. So if commerce is this giant engine, what are the key parts that make it run? Well, it really boils down to three fundamental pillars that keep everything chugging along. First up, you've got the physical flow. This is the stuff you can actually see and touch: the roads, the railways, the massive container ships, and sprawling ports. This is the hardware, the literal supply chains that move a coffee bean from Colombia or a microchip from Taiwan all the way across the planet to you. Without this, goods are just stuck. But just having roads isn't enough, right? You need rules of the road. And that's the next piece. These are the trade agreements between countries, the taxes or tariffs on stuff coming in, and all the regulations that create a stable, predictable system. It basically makes sure everyone's playing by the same rulebook, which is absolutely critical for doing business globally.
And finally, none of it matters without the financial fuel. This is what handles the money. It's everything from currency exchange, turning your dollars into euros or yen, to the secure digital payment systems that let you just tap your card or your phone to buy something from a seller who's thousands of miles away. This makes the value transfer possible.
Okay, so we get the mechanics. But why is this engine so important? Why should you care? Well, the impact of a well-oiled commercial system goes way, way beyond just getting your packages delivered on time.
I mean, the benefits are massive. A healthy commerce system sparks economic growth for whole countries. It creates millions of jobs, not just in factories, but in logistics, banking, tech, you name it. For us as consumers, it means more choice and often better prices. And on a global scale, it actually pushes innovation and encourages countries to cooperate.
And this quote from our source material just nails it. It's not just a part of the economy, it's the backbone. I love that analogy. It's the fundamental structure that holds everything else up.
But what happens when parts of this engine start to sputter or get gummed up? Let's look at a real-world example from India to see how friction in the system can create some major headaches. So check out the cause and effect here, and you'll see how it all ties back to those pillars we talked about. When your infrastructure is lacking, think bad roads or backed up ports, the result is higher transport costs and delays. When the rules of the road are super complex, businesses get stuck in red tape. And when your logistics costs are high, it makes it that much harder for a country's products to compete on the global market. It just goes to show you how every single piece of that engine is critical.
Now, pointing out these challenges isn't about being negative, not at all. It's about pinpointing exactly where the engine needs a tune-up so you can unlock its full potential.
And that's really the key takeaway here. By focusing on improving infrastructure, streamlining all those rules, and making logistics more efficient, a country can make its whole economy stronger and more resilient. You're basically just removing the friction so that engine of commerce can run at full power, driving growth and creating opportunities for everyone. So I'll leave you with this final thought.
We've kind of mastered the shipping container and built these amazing global financial networks. But now, in a world of instant digital trade and AI-powered supply chains, what's the next great challenge going to be? What's the next frontier for this invisible engine that shapes our world? Something to think about. Thanks for watching.